Good morning. This message will be for my fellow Aries out there, or Aries cross-watcher. However, this is going to be a bonus message. I'm giving you guys a bonus because you had the most views on my last series. So anyone that has the most views, any zodiac sign, I'm going to do a bonus for them. I did a bonus for Scorpio because I forgot to post their video, so that's why they got a bonus. But all right, here we go. This is for Aries or Aries cross-watcher bonus message. This message is a little different than the one that we just posted. That, I believe, is someone else. I think this is someone else than this person. I'll try to put that video at the end of this one so that you guys can click that. For those of you who are just now watching, you may be like, what first video? Because I don't know when you're going to watch this. Could be a year from now, 2 years from now. So, yeah, I'm going to put that at the end of the video. Let me make a little note. Put Aries. This one, I'll take my chances. That's what I'm hearing. I'll take my chances. Or I'll take my chances. I said all. I'm tired. Can you guys tell it's still early? It's 8 in the morning. You guys are like, 8. Some of you are you're morning people. You're like, 8? That's not early. 8 o'clock. But I've been up since 5. So yeah, I'm just a little tired. I'm ready for a nap. It's, as the body ages, sometimes you just kind of need a nap. So the person that I'm picking up on for you guys is, there's something that it's not telling them, like their gut's not telling them. They know. Okay, they know for a certainty that approaching you, speaking to you, talking to you, reaching out, saying something, making contact is probably more than likely not going to end in their favor, or it could possibly go horribly wrong, or you could chew their head off, figure of speech. You could bite their head off, figure of speech, I don't know who this person is, but it seems as though you have a bit of history. If I could talk, I am like struggling over here. Exactly. Somebody's struggling, and they've been struggling. This is why you haven't heard from this person, or why they haven't really said anything. And it's because they know that you're going to have questions, and you're also going to have answers. You're going to have very honest things to say. You're not going to mince words. They also know that you're not afraid of what they're going to say. Like, I don't get any vibe that this person thinks that you don't want to talk to them. You're just basically like, well, I'm not going to be the one reaching out. You want to say something to me? Then you can say something to me. Kind of like a zero tolerance energy. Whatever happened between you and this individual, even if it's a newer person, what they like left you on red and just up and just vanished, which that's fine. Honestly, we can handle that because you never know what happens in people's lives, but they know that you're going to be asking them questions and that they're going to have to answer, that you're not afraid. Whoever this is knows that you're not afraid. Okay, they're not afraid that you're afraid. They're afraid a little, or they've been afraid to answer what you're going to ask. That's what they've been afraid of. This is why you haven't heard from this person. Because they know that you're blunt. They know that you're honest. They also know that anything they ask you, you're going to say it. Like, for you, I feel like whoever this is, they know that you're not going to be in your feelings. Whereas most people they deal with, they're able to kind of get them in their feelings and kind of smooth situations over with people. It's not about the feelings for you with this person, or anyone really. Not at this stage in your life. You like earn feelings at this age. See what I'm saying? You earn feelings. We're going to get down to the nitty gritty. Everything's going to be not necessarily like a job interview, but almost like, no, I'm very serious now. Time is very precious. And I am going to ask questions. You can ask me too. See, this is how they know things are going to be. And it's taken them a minute to be able to work up the strength, I guess, or the courage to be able to really approach a conversation with you, approach something with you. Reach out and talk. Now, if it's not someone like that's that's necessarily wondering if you're going to chew their head off or that's what they've been thinking. If like this is a newer person, y'all don't really have any history. I don't know how you know this person, but for some of you, there's an individual here that they know when they do reach out to you again, because they're going to, that you can almost like read them in some way. You can tell this person's intentions. You know their intentions. You can almost read their mind. You're like telepathy in a way. Like they know. I don't know how they know this, but they know that you're very, very wise and that they can't bullshit you. Who in every situation, this is someone who knows they can't bullshit you. New, past, history, no history, it don't matter. They know they can't bullshit you, not for a damn second. And some of them may have thought that they could. Some of them may have thought they could pull the wool over your eyes. Some of them did pull the wool over your eyes before. I don't know what this is and who this is and how this is. It would take me all day. But I think they know that they're like, I'll take my chances. Like, I know I have to do it anyway. I have to do it. Like, they know they have to do it. Something in their heart says, I have to do this. I'm about to have to pause this video. I think they're finally getting into it. I just did Taurus's message. I did it yesterday when I did your original message, the first one, and I had to redo it. But this is your bonus. Well, let me pause this. Oh my God, I paused it at 4:44. I'll keep going. I'll keep going. They got quiet, but yeah. I'll take my chances. I'm also hearing allow me to explain, which I did get in Scorpio's message yesterday. I do think someone wants to explain something to you or they want to talk to you about something. Whatever this is, it's a conversation that somebody knows that they need to have, because if they don't do this, they're never going to get the chance because you're not even interested at this point. Like you're not even, you don't even mind. You could take it or leave it at this point. It's been so long already that you're kind of like, look, like they know it. Somehow they know this, even though it's like there's not been communication or very little. It's like they know somehow they're certain that you're not even like concerned with it anymore. It doesn't bother you. If you talk to him, you talk to him. If you don't, great. It's fine. And it's not an attitude type, I don't care. I don't know. It's just like, this would be like if you went to the grocery store for something and they didn't have it. You're not going to sit there tapping your foot on the ground with your arms crossed like, I'm just going to sit here and wait. And then when the truck finally shows up in the back with my apples or my onions or my pickles, I'm gonna just bitch them out, you know. Somebody could drive a motorcycle or a really loud annoying vehicle, but so distracting. But it's like, no, I'll just leave and go somewhere where I can get it. It's not even going to bother me. Like, you're not going to let that bother you and ruin your whole day because that one store that you always go to that happened to be a little closer, that was more convenient, did not have what you were looking for. No, you may be bummed out at first. Okay, maybe it does bother you for a whole day. I don't know. I don't know how bad you wanted the pickle or how bad you wanted the apple or the onion, whatever you wanted. You see what I'm saying? It's the idea of that, but eventually you're going to get over it. And that's the concern here, is somebody knows that you're getting over it, or you've already gotten over it. Like you're just out of reach. They can feel it. They feel you slipping away. They feel your interest leaving. You are no longer interested. It doesn't even matter at this point. It's been too long. And too long can be different for everyone. Some of you it's been years. Some of you it's been months, days, weeks, whatever it is, it's been too long. And at this point, it just doesn't even, like, what does it matter? This would be like somebody in school turning in a paper like 3 months late. I'm so sorry. Let me explain. You know, I did this, and that, like, they know. They're not stupid. Whoever this is, they're not stupid. They've got a reason or several why something's taken so long. But you know better, and they know that you know better. That's the thing. Like, they know they can't lie to you. So there's been this, which took them even longer. I think that took them even longer because they knew. I think they knew the moment that you knew, that you realized, you know? Like, it's like they wondered how long they could stretch something out until you'd realize what they did, or until you'd realize that they were confused, or I don't know, whatever it is. But they knew eventually you would see and you would realize something, and you did, and they know it somehow again. And you know, but be prepared to hear from someone, because they're going to take their chances. The chance of hopefully you respond, the chance of hopefully this goes well and it doesn't end in bloodshed. I'm kidding. But, or, no, really, I'm kidding. Or, you know, it doesn't end with you being upset with them or mad at them or angry or whatever. I don't know. Like, they want this to go well, but I don't know how you're going to handle it. I feel like you could take it or leave it. Somebody left you in the dark about something. That's what it is. They left you in the dark. What should I title this? I'll take my chances, or left you in the dark. In every scenario, whoever this is, past person, a newer connection, even if it's like something through business, it's like somebody left you in the dark. And they knew exactly what they were doing. Yeah, they did. They knew what they were doing. They were intentionally taking their sweet ass time. They thought they had forever. You were not a priority. They didn't care. They could have just explained, you know? They could have just explained, like they don't have a problem explaining to everyone else. Anyone else they deal with. But they couldn't explain to you or even tell you anything. And that's fine, you know? You're not going to sit there and let it bother you anymore, but you will. I mean, if you are approached, they know you're going to ask a question that they know they're going to have to answer honestly, because you're also going to know if they're lying. So where do we go from here? What do we do here? I don't know, but it's draining me, and I don't want to start off my day like this. I don't want to start off my day like this. So I would say if and when this person reaches out, because they're going to, eventually it's almost like they know that they need to, or they know they're going to have to, depending on the person. Some feel like they have to because they're obligated because of a child, children, or business, some sort of contract, or like they have to honor something legally, or some of them feel like they just should, like their consciousness says, no, it's not right for me to just leave them hanging like that, leave them in the dark. It's like, oh, now you think that. That's nice. You know, I understand it takes people a minute sometimes to understand things, but in any other scenario in your life, it would have been made a priority. It would have been made, and you would have made it, I can't even think of the word. It's just so absurd to me. It would have been of the utmost importance to handle something. And so there's really no excuse here. And I think whoever this individual is, in every scenario, they know there's no excuse, but they're going to give you some. Because they're going to explain. They want to explain, but it's like, you can explain all day, but there's really no excuse, and you're forgiven. Are you looking for forgiveness? Are you looking for me not to leave a bad review? Are you looking for me not to blah, blah, blah? That's fine. I'm not looking to do any of that. I don't need to break you down to make myself feel better. I don't need to bitch you out to make myself feel better. In fact, at this point, I'm so used to your non-communication that it wouldn't even matter if you did reach out at this point. And they know that. That's the bother. That they don't want that. But it's too late. Whatever this is, I feel it's too late. So this message is definitely not connected to the first one. That person is like, you know, it's almost like that energy of if he wanted to, he would. If she wanted to, she would. There you go. Hopefully they leave a voicemail, whoever this is, or they leave a message, an email, or something, because I feel like you're not waiting by the phone. You're not waiting by the computer, by the phone, by the door. You're not waiting. Again, let me reiterate, and not being a bitch. I mean, this is just being like, what do you want? Almost like, why? What is the point in now? Is all I need to know. This would be like, I mean, I could think of a million scenarios. This would be like if your package, let's say you ordered some, let's take it back to my roots. Let's say you ordered some crawfish or some boudin from Louisiana on ice. It's fresh. It's authentic, okay? But that shit's on ice. So there's a time limit, to where you should get it in the mail and put that shit in the freezer. But what happens? Your freaking neighbor, that's my alarm. Your freaking neighbor gets the package. And what does this neighbor do? Well, they sit on it, right? Like, not actually sit on the box, but they're sitting there thinking, should I open this? Because that looks good. And I do love me some crawfish and some boudin. And it's been a long time since I've been in Louisiana. Or maybe they haven't been in Louisiana at all. Whatever it is, they sit on it. They sit on the idea of if they should walk that or drive that, depending on how far you live, to your house and be like, hey, I received your package and I should probably turn this into you. I want, but they're just sitting on it, sitting on it, sitting on it, sitting on it. And then they get busy. They got to go to work, and then they've got their relationship to deal with, and their kids or kid. If they got kids, mow the yard. If it's time to mow the yard. It's winter right now. Ain't nobody mowing the yard. They got dinner to cook. They got clothes to wash. Priorities, right? They've got church to go to if they go to church. They've got their mom to deal with, that bitches. They've got sibling drama. They've got some stuff going on with work too. They've got just a lot of things. And then a month or 2 or 3 or 4 or 7 years passes, and then they bring you the package, and you're like, there's the fight happening now. It's about to happen because I know my cats. That's the warning. So I'm going to pause this video. You see how this is going? When you finally get it, you're going to be like, let me just walk away before I bitch slap you. All right, guys. Had to break up. Fight about to happen. They weren't getting into a fight yet. It's just my cat with the balls. Anyway. He was getting a little excited, so I separated them, put him in the room, but his heart was racing because he's wanting to play. Or he's wanting to get, Anyway, yes, this would be like the package showing up at your door that late, and you're like, you almost don't even want to say anything, because you're like, huh. Like, they know it's ridiculous. Whoever this is, they know it's ridiculous. They know that the amount of time they've taken on something is ridiculous. They know it is. Okay? They 100% know that it is. And they wouldn't have liked it if they got treated this way by anyone else or even by you. Dismissed or put off. They wouldn't have liked it. But they have a heart for you now. See, it's like the person, the idea with the package. It's like, oh, I kind of feel bad. I kind of feel bad. So I'm just gonna, do the right thing. Now, here's the thing. That depends on you. Okay? Me, I'd probably, in my heart, forgive someone. It doesn't mean I would even have to talk to them. But in my heart, I would find a way to forgive them and just ignore it. Just let it go. Because sometimes people wake up. Sometimes people do realize, dang, I really didn't treat this person right. I really should have, done the right thing here with Aries, This would, look, I could think of so many scenarios. I'm going to keep going with it just for a minute. It's a bonus message. This would be like if somebody knew that another person had smeared you all over the internet. I'm talking not in just the internet, the whole town, bitch. Everything they said was a fucking lie. They may have taken videos that maybe it was an ex of yours, right? And you'll have whatever they did the most. And then they had a little posse doing it against you too. And this person, one out of all of them, had a heart for you. Maybe even really cared about you or loved you. But what they do, they didn't do anything. Which also makes them guilty. Yeah. Because where's your fucking loyalty, bro? Or girl? Well, it wasn't with you. And so they knew all this, and they could have done the right thing. They could have stopped it from happening. They could have stood up to these people. They could have, if they had the money or the ability, they could have made it been taken down. But did they? No, they didn't. No, they tried to stop them? Did they try to set the record straight? No. But now, years later, after you're already just completely fucking ruined, your reputation, too many lies, now they want to come around and be like, well, you know what? I feel like this has been weighing heavy on my heart and I should do the right thing and I really want to tell you the truth. And it's like, I don't even know what to say. And that's where I'm going to leave it. Yeah, I'm in a crazy stare right now because that's about how I feel. Like, it's almost like, is this, hey God, is this person fucking serious right now? Please give me forgiveness in my heart and the ability to walk away right now without losing my cool, and the ability to understand, even if I can't understand why and what this person is doing right now. They might as well just not said or done anything at this point. Hey God, I need you right now. Help me to just walk away from this person and let it go, because even I cannot comprehend what's happening right now. It's almost like a what the fuck situation. And whoever this is knows. I mean, it's weird. It's like, how do they just now understand that the situation is what the fuck? I don't know. Either way, I'm going to let this go. This is the message. I'm just like, wow, I'm taken aback right now. I'm just like, I mean, you may actually just like stare at the message. If they send you a message, you may even listen to the voicemail, like, however they communicate, because I'm telling you, they're going to. Whether it's like I have to do it, or it's a guilty conscience type thing, or it's like, no, I really, I should, blah, blah. It's like, now I'm hearing some people say, before I go, I'm hearing some people say, well, better late than never. I guess you're right. But you can think that and you don't have to say anything. In fact, I think it's best if a lot of us don't. So what's it going to do? It's going to piss you off. It's going to stress you out. And eventually, you're going to get worked up. It's like pressing a button till it just... All right, guys, I'm going to go take a couple of deep breaths and clear this energy. It's just frustrating is all it is. Just a frustrating energy. It's just like, what the fuck energy is what it is. I'm going to go light some incense over there and start the rest of my videos. Thank you guys so much for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.